The question is, how God can be a reality and at the same time in our imagination?
You see, everyone has a different vision of God. Some have good vision, some have bad vision. So that branches into two types. So I begin with that. If people have bad vision of Allah, that he is cruel, he does this, so let him be treated by God like that. So God will not be doing any zulm. His concept of deity is zalim. Transgresses deity, a merciless deity. So Allah says, I do not do anything to humans to their disadvantage. They do it to their disadvantage if they think wrongly of me. That's one answer. The other is, people think of Allah not as in the wide grandeur that he should be conceived, but as a benign person, but on a limited scale. So God appears to them in that limited scale and is benign within that domain. Many experiences can be quoted to illustrate it further, like that of Moses and the shepherd. But I have said it, I have mentioned it so many times, I don't want to repeat it again. The hard fact is that every human being can understand it from his own personal experience. If you think well of Allah and you consider him to be kind and showering all blessings upon mankind, then such a person becomes himself personally witness to this grand attribute of Allah, that he showers his blessings upon mankind in general and widely so, but his concept of the blessings could also be limited. You know, we can think of God as a person who is very benevolent, who is universally benevolent, but at the same time, what is the nature of benevolence? That is what differs from man to man in his concept of God. So whatever he thinks of Allah, Allah appears to him as such. Because whatever humans think of Allah cannot directly reach him. It's always Allah who shapes himself according to their expectations. But he does not change in reality at all. He remains the same grand thing which is inaccessible. So unless he has a process of appearing, descending to people according to their own utensils, the scope of their utensils which they carry in their heart, they can never reach God. So when the utensil is filled, that is their share. Or some have utensils as big as oceans and multiplied by oceans. That is like Hazrat Muhammad Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Allah says that if I continue filling such oceans, my blessings will not finish. That is the concept of Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam about God. So in the Zanne Abdi Bi is a very great universal statement which covers every human relationship with God, be it good or bad. Got it? Clear? Good.